Ooh, hey, alignment. I'm going to pull from the energy and see what's all going on. I just feel the need to translate at the moment. It's early in the morning and I'm just up. I got a lot of emotions. I'm getting a lot of downloads at the moment. I'm just like, we might as well pull cards, which is intriguing. There's a lot of strategizing going on for sure. Like yesterday, I recorded later in the day and everything just balanced out well. I normally record in the morning, like, but when the sun is rised. Um, I was woke up out my sleep like at 1 o'clock this morning. It's 3 now because I've been sitting there and just receiving so much. Honestly, that now we're in a 3 o'clock hour, which is nothing but communication all day. Um, I'm gonna start off with the Eightfold Path and see where the mind is at and where to be headed to. Because if the mind is on an alarm mode, it reminds me of almost like people who serve like in the military, and at a certain hour they just hop up. Like that's how I felt. Like my mind just up, down into my business. Okay, but it's intriguing 'cause I didn't actually hop up the bed. It's just a lot of downloads. Like the first aspect of something's missing. Like intriguing, something's missing. What is missing? And you just download after download after download. There's a lot of sneaky business going on for sure at the moment, which is just like, ay, 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 Jesus. And on top of that, I'm gonna caught another argument again. Well, from my eavesdropping of it, it seemed like one that made sense to me. It was more like a discussion, not an actual argument. Just letting somebody know about themselves when they be out of line. The mind is on right effort, letting somebody know when they out of line. Where would the mind be headed to? They got that Kendrick Lamar song in my head. You out of pocket. You out of pocket. That's the energy. I felt something missing. Sneaky going on. A lot of manipulative energy. It's intriguing. It's intriguing because I got clarity on that yesterday. A lot of us tarot readers, palm readers, people that's in tune, that's meant to translate, is gonna be picking this energy up. And it's just like, ay, ay, ay. It's our job, but it's still at the end of the day so drainful. I see why I've been getting all my rest in. You need to be juiced up, honey. Battle time is on the way. Battle time is on the way. And who am I? I'm a frontliner. I'm a frontliner. Jesus. The mind is headed to right view and right mindfulness. It's complements of right effort, which is the view. I feel like I just experienced it. I just gave an example of it. 'Cause I actually got up. You know me, I don't not get up. I'm not about to look into what this argument is. And I actually did. I had to stop and observe, like, oh, that makes sense, That makes sense. Let me go lay back down. Let me go lay back down. But it's not like I went back to sleep. I've been trying to go back to sleep. It's just receiving so much. And some of it really just got me like, aha, I already knew that, but it's just clarity. It's intriguing. But we're going to see what Zodiac is standing out today. Who's on the scene? I got to go to Oracle Universe after this. It just caught my attention. And then the law of vibration is at the top of the deck is catching my attention. Vibration is important. Aries. Nothing else coming out of there. Who's at the top though? Virgo. And who's at the bottom? Libra. Go with that law of vibration. This is the part you won't notice, is that it's a balance. Let's go over to Oracle Universe, Oracle of the Universe really quick. What is the message within this? I feel like vibration is important. I haven't shuffled through, but it's at the top of the deck. And already, as I said, I'm just receiving and receiving and receiving, and I'm just like, it'd be nice to go back to sleep, but but it's green light. It's green light. I would never complain about receiving. This is just, it's a lot at the moment. It's almost as aspect of what you want me to do with this, Spirit. What you want me to do with this? But it's just like, be aware, Spirit gonna handle it. It's just within time and aspect when it comes to this. It's intriguing. It's just always be intriguing when you receive information, and it's just like, what am I supposed to do with this, Spirit? Wait, what you want me to do with this? Compassion. Compassion is out. This dove is catching my attention too. Because what's coming to me is, have compassion in dark situations. That's the intriguing aspect. Like somebody's going through a dark night of the soul. You need to have compassion. You should have learned these lessons already. This made me think of a translation I just translated as to going back and analyzing on your past of things that you may have even done. That was probably not the most pleasantest, where you have to go back and ask for that forgiveness aspect. Um, I can't think of it again. Jesus. If you say you have not sinned, you are deceiving yourself, and the truth is not in you. You a goddamn liar. He was a goddamn liar. I hate to chug up, but it's like last time I couldn't remember that. And it actually came out in Gaia. Like, ever since you was born, even as a child, you ain't never intriguing. And it's intriguing at saying that from a child aspect as to, even when you was a child, you never sinned. You didn't know that you did something that would be wrong. That's why you was forgiven. So to say you never, ever sinned is intriguing. But this aspect, you have to have compassion, because you should have learned that lesson of somebody else who's going through something similar or the same that you went through. You might didn't get dealt with in a pleasant way, but Spirit wants you to be pleasant toward them, because you should know better. You're coming off like a dove. You're coming off like a dove. What does that mean to you? I don't know. What it mean to me? Pure, gentle, relatable. You on the water with them. You can fly up there and come back and visit them. You might can't always be with them or always support them, but you can show up for them. Like I'm in this with you, or I've been there. That makes sense. That's what it means to me. But dove could mean something else to you. Ha 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 ha. Lovely. This is me. This is me. This is where I'm at the moment. All day, all up in my mind. Receiving so much. It's the flame. It's that Aries energy that came the heck out. It's inner light. Do you see all that inner light? That's a lot going on up in there. I'm sitting around there, 36. We got 26 and 36. The first one is a here and after, and it's in the dark. You should have learned this lesson. This one is communication in the dark. Two more, honey. Very intriguing. It's almost making sense already to me, but what's that saying? I want to say don't use your own understanding. That makes sense. But even how I've been up for a whole 3 hours on team. Oh my Jesus. What do I do with this? Obviously, I'm not using my own concept or thinking for this. Their spirit is just, what spirit is doing. Creation. This is perfect. This is even something I noticed with myself yesterday. It's something that I heard before. Definitely when there's sneaky energy going on for sure, manipulative energy, a lot of conniving energy. And it's funny because my translator yesterday said the same thing. Definitely in a politic aspect or people in certain power. It's that type of an energy. But what I'm getting at the moment is people who's going through those type of situations, how the universe is healing it in a 3 times fixing the aspect. Like the universe have 3 times the supply to reimburse you back. Then that's what's happening. But as I was saying, it reminds me of a situation of me, even when it comes to my son. And it explains why I always draw in guys. I'm a mother figure, naturally. Like I'm a tarot reader, a psychic, a medium, a prophet, a witch, a goddess. I'm a lot of aspects. A high priestess, I'm a lot of aspects. It's just what do you need from me? Definitely when it comes to a mother figure in an overall aspect. But Spirit is giving me other connections of creation that's coming, where they naturally will follow me. I will guide them. It's intriguing. And I confirmed that yesterday. It was so intriguing. But I received that message a while ago. As into generations to come will follow me. I'm not really doing the work for the within the moment aspect. It is for generations to come. But people can relate, but most time they don't. It's like I be speaking a different language which would be so intriguing. But generations to come are already my guidance. That's the intriguing part. I naturally pray to the eternal side. And the eternal side is nothing but a reincarnation energy when they come back in a physical form. That's the intriguing part. And it just came out. Creation is 333. It's communication all day. And what time are we in? The 3 o'clock hour. Which room am I in? 333. It's nothing but hella communication. It explains my behavior. It's a lot going on right now. You ever have a toddler that wakes up in the middle of the morning night? It's that energy and it's intriguing. On top of other things that's going on. But that's just something that I want to highlight. So I was so happy by that. That it's actually coming through. Like I haven't forgot about you. The purpose is still going on. It takes timing. You need energies to mix. So spirit can hop right on in. And something's being shed. You're shedding something. Why do snakes shed their skin? Why do snakes shed their skin? I want some more cards. There's a lot going on. I might just use my cards. These are my new ones too. If you just tuned in, these are my new ones. I haven't been using my cards. I've been just using the books, which still get the job done. But it's nothing like this concept, yo. For me personally, I love it a lot. But that still get the job done. It's a book, It still gets the job done. Um, oh my Jesus. Ah, flattery of myself, Jesus. The energy I'm in is the energy of the whole cover. Of the whole cover. Flattery of myself. How intriguing. I just kind of looking at the box, like I'm looking over at the book and it's by the T up under Virgo, and I'm just like, intriguing. I'm the whole dog. I only had this. Well, I ordered the energy already, so I picked up the energy already, but it's complement of compensation, of conniving behavior. The universe returns it back in three. Like you're getting double, but it comes back in three. It's intriguing. It's like my purpose is so great that it's just like I'm unmatched and unstoppable. Unmatched and unstoppable. That's amazing, Jesus. Like seriously. Flattery of myself. Like I am flattered, honestly. That's a true blessing in every form of a way. And I see the fast cars is out early in the morning, taking off. It is still weekend behavior. It's actually Sunday. It's my birthday. I was born on a Sunday, honestly. Uh, at nighttime, I was born at 9:08 at night, but I like to just brag that I was born on a Sunday because that's a rise day. It's a great day. Um, but I was saying, the weekend just came up, and where I stay at, I'm in Columbus, Ohio at the moment, and the Ohio State team won the game, so I'm pretty sure they had a nice little turn up. Definitely after losing that game, which was just like, hey, you live and you learn. When you're dealing with greatness, sometimes you just gotta let the other person be great, and that's me. You just gotta let the other person be great because greatness is just greatness. But they played against a decent team and they was able to win. I feel like that was like a checkmate. Anyhow, I say enough bragging on me, but I deserve to brag. Honestly, I'm always supporting and encouraging others. When I'm just flowing and rocking the way I should be able to brag on myself. It is what it is. Um, yeah, I do a lot of winning behind the scene. That's the intriguing part. I'm not a bragger in no form of a way. It's like I do it and it's like I know what it is and I just keep it pushing. But sometimes I guess it's okay to brag on myself. It is okay. It's just something I don't do. I feel like too much arrogance is when you fall, but I feel like that's what happened with Ohio State team. They were too arrogant and they fell. But I'm not an arrogant person in no form of a way. As I just said the other day, like in my everyday life, if you ever see me or meet me, I'm a very humble person. Quite delightful. People really do expect me to be an asshole, though. I think they'd be amazed that I'm not. Like, you're so pretty and you're so humble. You're so understanding. Impossible. What is the trickeries? What is the trickeries? You just seem to be too perfect. People like you are supposed to be stuck up. People like you are supposed to be stuck up. It's like, isn't there enough of those ones? And aren't those the ones that normally piss you off for real because it's like the audacity of you to think you're better than me? Intriguing. But you're not about to even dwell on that type of energy. It's just really something that people normally expect from me. It blows my mind. It's intriguing how people admire things but really don't like it when they get it. They say they want them bad and bougie, but when they bad, And bougie, they'd be like the audacity. It's protection. You're shedding because you're going through a protection for the universe returning it 3 times back. And on top of it, we did just go through a paradigm shift. And this is it. It's a lot in this. Eye of God. And this is the eye of God too. Because it's just like what I said. It's generations, they're coming back. And it's giving a protection for them. It's something I explained already. It's something I've been, I gotta explain that too, because it's something that I got clarity on yesterday. It had me in a aha, sad, and joyful mode at the same time. I've been going through a lot of lessons lately, and I've been recording faithfully every day. I'm always normally consistent within my recording of the energy, but YouTube or Facebook, they weren't uploading them for me. And I'm just like, what is that about? It's something like, I don't know. It's just, I was like, I ain't forcing it, like it ain't going through. Maybe it's a reason why it's not going through. Maybe I'm just meant to enjoy the moment metaphorically. But it came out until yesterday. That was one of the reasons. It's like I've been even thinking about it and saying it's just like, this is crazy. But it makes sense at the same time, but it's crazy. It's like having a project to work on. And you in class, you learning all this, and then it's like presentation day, or like, what is it? Example I can give of this metaphor, and you don't have none of the work. Like I can't remember. Well, where is the work at? I deleted it. They weren't sharing it. I hate the joke. It's not really funny, honestly. It was like, oh my god, I can imagine that like it being in a real, like it was real life, but like literally, like you doing your part in all forms, but then when it's actually show up time, it seemed like you didn't do none of it. Even though I got all the memories with me. Like I learned a lot, honestly. It's just other people, generations to come, are going to stumble into that same concept because it's missing. Puzzle piece is missing. It's intriguing. It's intriguing. And it's like, it's this cycle of repeating foolery because there's blind spots is ridiculous. It's almost like how people sometimes, one person climb up the ladder, like this is even the ladder right here. One person climb up the ladder, get to greatness, and then they think everybody supposed to climb up that same exact ladder. I don't know if that's a good example. This energy, it made me excited because as I kept watching, I even looked at the title of it. Don't force it, and I didn't force it. If they want to be clueless, let them be clueless. The guidance already know. They the ones that freaking told me. I feel like that goes back to, once again, not using my own understandings. It's intriguing. It's just that concept of letting people show their ass. If that makes sense. And I'm a person who normally likes to be naked. I ain't really a fan of butt, so it's not like I'm just always trying to give little butt shots in a metaphor of a way with me just saying show their ass. But like literally, they think they're hurting you, but they're not. It's the universe testing. It's the intriguing part. It's a time for a lot of alignment and connections to be happening. And I guess it's just seeing where puzzle pieces fit. If it don't fit there, don't force it, move it on, It's intriguing. It's like blessings coming through and it's just like, oh, you don't want to cooperate? No worries. You're just going to keep moving forward. It's like one of those energies. That's why I was happy, like, oh, okay, I did my part the right way. But I was scared at first, like, oh my Jesus. How did I sabotage? Which that's probably a lot of people's energy because that's what they did. Sabotaged. Totally blew it. Guidance. Exhilaration is in reverse. What is that about? Hmm. Who are you? The rescue. Somebody's coming. Help is on. It's been coming through a good amount. Not lately, but it was coming through a lot. A rescue aspect is coming through. That's who this is. And it's looking at you because you in reverse. You could be the one having a dark night of the soul. A lot of things just seem like it's not going right for you. Or just, I won't say in pain, but that's still not going the right way for you, metaphorically. But sometimes pain is good. That's the intriguing part, at least from what I hear. I'm not just saying pain, just, okay, I gotta get something to drink. Cause that's just, I don't, pain is good. I'm gonna think about it. Cause that's one that's just like, I don't really agree with it. I understand the metaphor of it. Um, I'm using the example. I haven't been in a gym lately. And that's something that I'm learning about myself. And it's like, I've learned it before, but somehow I still be wanting to participate and going to the gym. I like it, you know. I got a nice body. I'm an attractive person, so people just enjoy seeing me when I'm at the gym, you know. Um, I just have a good time, you know, sometimes when I go. But anywho, but I really don't need to go. That's the intriguing part. Like, my workout is spiritual. That's the intriguing part. It's a mental aspect. It's just I need the energy. That's it. You know, so it's a nice community aspect. And I learned that just by when I was going, that's even part of the lesson. Like, I recorded it. Like, I was sharing all this when it was happening. Like, I would go to the gym, and as soon as I would leave out, I would find that person of the zodiac with their planet concept. Compliments if I just left out of Planet Fitness, and I go and I find this doggone person of that same planet in zodiac. It was intriguing. Well, I shouldn't even say planet. It was a zodiac. And I thought that was so freaking intriguing because it kept happening back to back. But I had translated it before I even went to the doggone gym. All I had to do was be faithful and show up to the gym. You know, but we were in Libra season, which was balance all day. You know, it's all about staying true. Like, I had to stay true by showing up, and they had to stay true by staying true wherever they were doing for us to meet up at the same time, which means I left out the gym at the right time. I mean, I showed up to the gym at the right time, and I left from the gym at the right time for us to run right into each other. Like, alignment ran right into each other, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Nothing's forced, you know. But within that energy, it's not always needed to be in that area working on that part. That's where I have a hard time at sometimes. It seems like I'm not being consistent, but I work with lots of energies. And when I was there, I was either lifting weights, which means I'm about to deal with an intriguing situation. It's heavy. I'm lifting weights, yo. Life is about to be a little intense, you know, even like right now. I'm dealing with pretty much scandal energy, conniving energy. Um, but it's a compliment of either myself in a dark situation or others in a dark situation where those things are happening to you. But it's like, it don't matter because I just seen rescuers on the way. Who's that saying, Jesus? Kingdom. That's so lovely. That's another concept that I do. Kingdom business. It's a oneness of the energy. That's the intriguing part. Sometimes I might need to be in the gym concept, which I want to say that's like, I don't know, in the gym. That's what I was saying, but I was doing in the gym. What was my concepts that I was doing in the gym that was going to reflect actual life? lifting weights and walking. Like I actually, my last video that I recorded in the gym was me walking on a treadmill, but it was an aspect of the way I recorded where I'm seeing myself ahead. Like you know, people say you have to visualize it before you actually see it. Like, how did I see myself? Myself looked great, just walking it out, you know, step by step. You know, I looked it really great. And it was funny because even the whole concept, like I was seeing the moon a lot. It was like everything was displaying my reality. That same way I walked into the moon, like the ceiling fan was displaying the doggone moon. It was intriguing. It was intriguing to me, honestly, how that goes, how I can translate in so many different forms, you know. But the treadmill concept, it was a vision aspect, so you have to see it. You have to be able to visualize it before you can achieve it or get to it. If you visualizing yourself within the moment and you don't like what you see, you can make adjustments, you know. But I like what I see, you know. I'm about to walk this out. I don't need to run, you know. Like it's almost the aspect of running to where, you know, when you already pretty much at the final destination. Like I'm a translator for the eternal side. I already reached the destination that most people are afraid to get to, that we're naturally going to get to. You know, that's the intriguing part. It'll just be so many different angles to focus on sometimes, Jesus. But I'm gonna leave the energy there, and I'm gonna shuffle through the universe because this has all been universal energy, from the Eightfold Path to the zodiacs to my oracle of the universe. So it's only right to pull from the universe to see what stands out. I feel like it was vibration, though. Honestly, speaking of it, the law of polarity is energy, which I feel like is still the law of rhythm. And it's funny because it flipped right on these. As into where the mind is at, which is nothing but energy you're receiving. But I want to say the law of relativity should be, where is it at? I'm about to see where is it at in the deck. My nipple is really going. Like I don't want to get to itching it, but I feel like my nipples are about to get hard. Like I'm getting, I don't know. I'm not excited. It's just my nipples are feeling tingly, which is intriguing. Where is what was I even looking for? Law of relativity. The law of divine oneness is behind there, and the law of action is in front of there. But the law of action is in reverse, and so is your exhilaration. Fairly intriguing. Probably because it ain't exciting at the moment, or it might not seem exciting. The energy that's coming through, which, as I said, like, oh, this is sneaky conniving energy. Woohoo, you know, but it's not a woohoo at the moment. It probably will be just by the enlightenment. Be thankful for the enlightenment. That's what I am. But my nipple is going, Jesus. Part of me is just intriguing. The exhilaration is split. Now it's split back the right way. I put it back down the right way. It needed this awareness, this energy, all day. Then the law of attraction is at the top of that. We're gonna see what zodiac is standing out. I mean, that's a zodiac, Jesus. We did that already, honey. We did that already. um, we're gonna see what the houses in astrology have. What house is standing out? The 12th house is at the top, which is senses, which that makes a lot of sense. Doing a lot of airway receiving. But I really do feel like it's the law of relativity. So many things going on, which even I was explaining about the gym, my attention can't be there when this is going on, which comes maybe in a different art form. It might be food, it might be music, it might be numbers, it might be in dream form, you know. once again, I use this example a lot. I feel like I'm even getting like a stressed out parent. It's like I'm not stressed, but it does come like that. But you have to put your attention in multiple areas or just certain areas where you weren't expecting. But it feels like having multiple kids, you have to give one of your other kids a little bit more attention. Or you just want to that day. I don't know. It's a law of vibration, which I'm saying they need it. So you that one kid might like going to the gym and into fitness, but your other one might be into cooking or fashion or got more of a difficult situation going on at the moment. I don't know. Obviously, a difficult situation. It's just signs within that to heal that, or to even be aware of that that's even wrong. But that don't mean they're gonna actually say it to you. How are you gonna recognize it? But compassion was the first card that came out, so it's something that you can definitely deal with because you've been through it. That's why I definitely feel like a parent energy. Like it could really be a mother aspect. It's intriguing how sometimes that goes into your child go through the same thing as you, or somebody that you care for go through the same thing that you've been through. Like it's almost like deja vu, definitely when it's your child aspect, but it's not really surprising because like it's a part of you. It's just within this aspect, as I said again, you get to deal with it better than somebody probably deal with it with you, or you're aware of it, which is kind of the same concept. You're aware of it where somebody else wasn't aware of it for you to deal with it. If that makes sense. But that's the energy, you guys. Have a great day.